What is up, Frag fam? Max Forti with another review. Today, of course, as you saw from the title, it's going to be all about the newest release from Yves Saint Laurent, Y Parfum. Let's see how this one compares to last year's YEDT. Guys, let's do it. Welcome back to your fragrance channel. I'm Max Forti. If this is your first time, this is a place where we discuss fragrances, how to smell great, and of course, how to make a great first impression. Today, of course, we're going to take a look at the brand new release, just hit shelves from Yves Saint Laurent. This is Y Parfum. Last year, Yves Saint Laurent launched this fragrance, which was inspired by Y Generation. I actually did a review for you guys a few months ago. If you guys want to check that out, the link will be up here. Today, of course, the new flanker, Y Parfum. Let's see how this one compares to the EDT. First things first, let's look at the presentation. It's really cool. It's like a version of the private blend of Yves Saint Laurent. The cap is pretty much the same. It's just not magnetic. The actual bottle construction is very similar. You have the Y here on the side. Really cool, darkened, a deep dark blue as opposed to the lighter light blue juice that we saw from 2017. The sprayers on these work actually pretty good, as with all Yves Saint Laurent fragrances. You can expect a really nice burst in distribution. As far as price points, you're looking at two main sizes: the 60 ml, which I've gotten, which is $90, or the size up 100 ml, which will run you $115. Yves Saint Laurent Y Eau de Parfum, obviously, as the name implies, it is an Eau de Parfum concentration, and the nose behind the perfumer here is the amazing Dominique Ropillon. Let's get one thing straight right off the bat. This thing smells great. I love the introduction. The first impression here is great. If you go into a store and an assay sprays in the little test strip and gives it to you, you're gonna like it. You're gonna really like it. I sprayed this fragrance at a store. I smelled it from the get-go. The initial spray, the introduction here, is worth $1 million. So be careful. Don't buy the fragrance on the first spray. We talked about this before on this channel. The same thing goes for this one. So the initial introduction that I talked to you about, which I really love, it's going to be a combination of apple, ginger, and bergamot. It's really fruity, it's citrus, it's invigorating, it's really inviting. And I thought that this was, if it was a linear scent, if that was what I was going to get throughout the life of this fragrance, this would be love at first sniff. Unfortunately, that amazing initial spray that I get with that really invigorating and mouth-watering fruit combo goes away after the first 10-15 minutes, where you get some herbaceous, kind of undertones with this fragrance, making way for cedar, vetiver, a little bit of amber. It's a little bit resinous as you get to the, close to the dry down, and that occurs really quickly within an hour's time. So the fragrance falls flat to me within 45 minutes to an hour, which is a real shame. And that goes for longevity, projection. The lasting power of this fragrance is also very tamed. If you spray your clothes, which I always do, you're talking about longevity of about 5 hours, and I'm being very generous here. When it comes to projection, it's going to do very well for the first 45 minutes to an hour, then it's really going to get close to the skin. One note that was not listed here, but I do get nuances of, was ambroxan. Now, ambroxan is something that's really common that we see in most new releases these days. You're going to get a little bit of the vibe of your Bleu de Chanel, a little bit of a vibe of your Sauvage. It's going to be around that same genre and vicinity. They were going for a version of that blue kind of fragrance, if you will, with this particular release, which I think they did as well with the first one. But comparing the EDT with this Eau de Parfum, I do actually enjoy this better on scent alone. I think this is definitely a better proposition as far as the scent is concerned. I do like the way it smells. It agrees with my body chemistry. If it didn't fall flat and if that introduction remained here, I would absolutely love this fragrance, because I did like it more than the EDT, which you guys saw my review on that. If you haven't, go watch it. I wasn't really a huge fan of. If you guys want me to tell you what this reminds me of, I would take Paco Rabanne Invictus Intense and would mash it with the YEDT, and I would get a more refined version of the Paco Invictus Intense, if you will. That's what I get with this fragrance. All in all, this is a very easy fragrance to wear. It is easy to like. It's mass appealing. It has that universal appeal DNA genre profile that we all know, but it's one of those scents that you can wear for the office. We can dress it up, dress it down. It's one of those that you're not going to have to think too much. If you want to smell good and you just need something to spray and go, or have a signature scent that you love, definitely check this one out. It will do the job. My final thoughts on Yves Saint Laurent's Y Eau de Parfum. Again, very straightforward and easy going here with this final thought. It is a nice release, nothing groundbreaking, nothing trend-setting. It's again, more of the same, sad but true. It's variation of things that we know. I am a little bit underwhelmed with this release. Would I purchase this again? Probably not. Probably would look to give someone a gift. I might think about giving this one as a gift, especially if I could find it, in the gray market or discounted. I probably would not pick this up retail again, just because, again, I'm underwhelmed. And I think as far as the scent profile is concerned, there are other alternatives in the market that I think will do just fine for a lesser price point. So take it with a grain of salt. Definitely try it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of Y Parfum. I'd love to read your comments down below and start a little conversation. Again, when it comes to comparison with EDT, I did enjoy this one much more. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate the support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for a lot more. Also, don't forget to enable your notification bell so you guys always get first dibs on news, fragrance releases, new releases like this, giveaways, and anything and everything fragrance that happens on this channel straight into your feed. In the meantime, as always, you guys know it already. Stay fragrant. Keep on spraying, and as always, it's not just what you spray, but it's also how you play. I'll see you guys in the next one.